charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram or 4 grams. That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000.
Right out of the gate, pause here. This isn't a minor charge. Possession in Texas at this level is a third-degree felony, meaning real prison time is on the table. 2 to 10 years. This is the moment defendants often think this just got serious. Question for you watching: if you heard that range, would you gamble on trial or start thinking plea deal immediately?
2023 CR 2279, State of Texas versus Roger Nick Jones. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Lindsay Shaw.
Defense?
Angela Blake.
Are you Ms. Jones?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Jones, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Jones, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram or 4 grams? That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Jones, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, there's a $1,000 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 4 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation and community service hours. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged in the indictment, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
State offer States Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, State, you may continue to confer.
Thank you, Judge.
Ms. Jones, I'm showing you what's entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement that the state would be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence States Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing States Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We just ask that you follow the plea bargain, Judge.
All right. In the police report, it mentions other warrants, a possession less than a gram in a theft case. Are those out-of-county warrants?
Those are within Bear County. Those both been resolved. The felony was dismissed. The misdemeanor was also dismissed.
All right. Do you have any children?
I have 3 children, Your Honor.
What are their ages?
11, 8, and 3 years old.
And where are they?
They are currently with a family placement because I'm currently doing services to receive them back due to the charge that I received.
And so what's your drug of choice?
I currently don't have a drug of choice.
This was found in your bra. Why do you have meth in your bra?
Yeah.
This part is crucial. The judge is making sure the defendant understands that deferred adjudication is not a free pass. If probation gets revoked, the court can still hit the full 10 years. That's why judges repeat this, because later no one gets to say I didn't know. Do you think most defendants truly understand this risk when they nod yes?
I've been sober. I did have it, but I went to Alpha Home. I did inpatient treatment. And so I have not been, but I did have it and I used to use it, but.
And when were you released from inpatient treatment in Alpha Home?
March 30th. And I'm still doing outpatient for my CPS. For my CPS caseworker, I'm still doing outpatient classes and programs. But I was probably going to be going back to complete 28 more days just so it looks better in CPS in children's court.
Who's your CPS attorney?
Miss Max.
And who are you living with now?
I live with my mother right now.
Are you employed? What do you do?
Wendy's.
You know, I don't know if I should say it or not. Wendy's burgers, I never could get used to the square. And
that's how they pat them out before we freeze them, because you have to pat them out like that, and they have like a little square thing that you put on it to make them like that. I don't know
what happens to the rest of the meat. Do y'all just join it with other?
The rest of the meat, they cook it and they put it in the chili.
Oh, okay. I remember when Wendy's first came to Louisiana, and that was a lot of money, right? So we go to Wendy's because we're like, can't go to Mr. Swift's, which was the best burger place, even though it was in Grand Cane, Louisiana. Mm-hmm. And, I don't know why we thought McDonald's tasted good. But we go to Wendy's. We're spending our last little money on Wendy's. And I'm telling you, the fact that they boil their burger. Do y'all still boil the burger?
No.
Do you keep it?
No, they don't boil them anymore. They freeze them and then we take them out and put them on the grill. And then afterwards, if the meat is still in good condition, chop them up and they put them in the chili to where it can be reused instead of throwing it away.
The only thing that I've ever really liked from Wendy's was their spicy chicken sandwich and their chocolate frosty or whatever it's called.
Those are literally both my favorites.
Although the chicken sandwich, I don't even do that anymore. I have bad memories of going on a ride after having eaten that. All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, proof of employment within 15 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. How far did you go in school?
I'm still in school now. I'm enrolled in Penn Foster, but I'm about to stop doing that. All
right, just 1 second. Everyone, you need to whisper and do not talk in that jury box if you're behind the court reporter.
But I currently just stopped my classes through Penn Foster so I can enroll in a program because my counselor at Alpha Home, she gave me a referral to where I can do GED classes and start my college classes with SAC. So that's what I'm about to be doing.
Okay. There's to be regular UAs. Probation, I'm going to need you to coordinate with CPS because I'm going to want treatment for her, but I need proof that you've completed Alpha Home. So was that inpatient?
Uh-huh.
All right. So I'm going to request inpatient treatment
Here's the legal pivot. The court finds enough evidence to convict but chooses to defer the finding of guilt. That's mercy mixed with leverage. The judge is basically saying, I could convict you today, but I'm giving you one narrow path forward. Miss this path and everything collapses fast.
With Alpha Home, but I'll note that she's already completed it, but you're going to have to provide proof to probation, okay?
Okay.
Are you doing any sober meetings?
I do that. That's why I'm still doing the outpatient with Alpha Home. I'm no longer there because my mom, like I take care of my mom as well. So I've been doing the outpatient, but I still meet with my counselor there. I still meet with my sponsor. I go to the Tuesdays, Thursdays, and the Friday meetings every week.
All right. So probation, she needs to provide proof to you that she's completed the inpatient. If she's completed the inpatient, then we're going to require her to continue with outpatient treatment through Alpha Home. We're going to do field visits one time per month. In probation, if you want to count the field visits as reporting, you can count it as reporting. And if you want to coordinate with CPS to make sure that they're doing visits and CPS does them, then those can count. CPS compliance. 300 hours of community service restitution. That will be satisfied once you've completed parenting classes in your GED. So in order to complete your 300 hours community service restitution, you need to complete the GED courses and your parenting courses, and probation, that can be through CPS. Probation, is there anything else she needs?
No, Your Honor.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, ma'am. Your Honor, did the court assess a fine? We would just ask it at the court.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, don't reach through. You can't do that. You're just asking for trouble by doing that. Oh, just come around. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. How old are you?
I'm 26.
All right, you're 26. You have 3 children.
Mhm.
These 3 children are 100% dependent upon you. So,
And only me.
and only you. So if you don't do what's required of you, what's going to end up happening is CPS is going to terminate your rights, and they're going to end up who knows where with who knows who. I've done plenty of CPS cases, and what I can tell you is this. And you can take it and use it or not use it. Do not get involved in any relationships until your children are of age. And let me just tell you why I say that. Yes, this could be a hallmark moment where you meet some guy who's working at Wendy's who comes in, and next thing you know, he's a corporate CEO. But that really only happens in Hallmark. Or it can turn out to be a Lifetime movie. I like children. I think children are great. But when you have children, they're suitcases. Think of them as suitcases.
Yeah.
The 11-year-old is a suitcase. It's the 8-year-old, the 3-year-old. And I'm not talking about carry-on. They're check baggage.
Mhm.
And then you're on probation. That's another suitcase. So any guy or partner you get with, you need to make sure that they're okay carrying those suitcases. And if they're not okay, you shouldn't be with them.
I'm really just focused on myself.
You should.
Relationship is like, it's like the last thing in my
Thank
mind.
you.
Like I'm really focused on my growth and what I need to do for myself and my kids. Because I don't want to just have a job. I want a career. I want to build stability. So when I'm gone, my kids have something. Like I don't want to just be that parent that their kids can't learn anything from. Because I was a young mom, but still that's no excuse.
Right. I want you to remember what you said to me. So when you come back here, I expect all of that to be true.
Okay.
As my mother, her teacher would always tell them, don't end up with some joker. And my teacher in high school, Mr. Reed, would always tell us, don't end up with a joker. So don't end up with a joker. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Probation will go over conditions with you.
This is where the tone shifts from procedural to personal. Drugs found in her bra. 3 kids in CPS placement. The judge isn't just sentencing a case anymore. She's evaluating credibility, accountability, and whether this recovery story holds up. Be honest. Does this explanation sound convincing to you, or does it raise more questions? And just like that, the courtroom turns human. Wendy's burgers, chili meat. A judge sharing personal memories. This may sound off topic, but moments like this matter. They break tension and remind the defendant she's dealing with a real person, not just a gavel. Have you noticed how judges sometimes use humor right before delivering serious consequences? This is the moment everyone remembers, the suitcases metaphor. This isn't legal advice, it's life advice from the bench, and it's coming from Judge Stephanie Boyd at full force. Point 1: wrong relationship, 1 bad decision, and everything she just spared can vanish. So here's the question: is this tough love or the last warning before the door slams shut?